So, 15 fragrances in my collection that are just sexy and that I think are gonna drive women wild. You wanna know what they are? Come on back. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Trey Sense here again, burning the late night oil, making reviews for you guys. So listen, let me get you situated here. Yeah, that's better. So I got some fragrances in my collection that I think are just downright sexy and that I think are gonna drive women wild. It might make you, might make them run after your car, might make them just chase you. Who knows? Might make them come up to you and say stuff like, "Sir, excuse me, you smell so good." No further ado, let's get right to it. Man, where do I start? Here's a good one from the house of Guess. This is Guess Seductive, and this is a sweet, sexy, date night type of scent. Find the atomizer here. This is a very inexpensive one on the list too. That smells nice. It smells real nice. It's got a sweet, but yet a citrusy vibe to it. Nice fragrance. I think I picked this bad boy up for under $20, just under 20, like say $19. After tax and all, it's gonna be just over 20, but still a nice fragrance for what you pay for it. I like it a lot. Man, nice and sweet. And for some reason, women are attracted to sweet type of fragrances. I do not know why, they just are. All right, next on the list. Man, this smells good. That is Guess Seductive. Next one on the list from the house of Versace. Versace Eros Flame. If you don't have Eros Flame and you have just the regular Versace, you're good. Chicks love that fragrance. Oh man, I don't even want to spray this one, because I can still smell this off the atomizer. Again, take Versace Eros and put just a little warmth behind it, and that's what you have in this. A fragrance that's very easy to wear. I think it's a versatile fragrance. Again, it has some sweet nuances to it. It smells good. Another one that you would wear on a date, or just anywhere you were going to be around the opposite sex. I really think this one would be one that the chicks dig. And the reason that I say that is because got firsthand feedback from it. That's why this one and the Versace Eros, I saw women go crazy over Versace Eros, and I was just like, really? Don't really get it, but they like that sweet or that ambroxany type of scent. So this is one that I think will drive the women crazy if you have it on. And that's not too overly expensive. I think you can get a bottle of that for around under $50, depending on how you shop. That's a 30 ml, and I know it's around 30 bucks. So yeah, you just have to shop and shop right. This next one is from a house that is better known for its fashion, and it is from the house of Robert Graham, and it is Valor. And I really dig this scent. I dig this bottle, the bottle design, everything. Matter of fact, I was up about 4 o'clock in the morning talking to Sam, and he and I were talking about Robert Graham shirts and stuff, because a lot of the shirts, top don't want to act right, a lot of the shirts look like this. So this is a beautiful fragrance nonetheless, man. And again, it's one of those fragrances that I feel like for what I paid for this was $29, and there's no way that this is a $29 fragrance. This is easily a $100 fragrance. I like it a lot. Robert Graham Valor. Let me put this in the air, even though that Guess is still. Now the only thing about the Guess that I was just talking about, it does smell a little less expensive than the rest of these on this list, but it is less expensive. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Coming out like that in the air, it gives me, like, I'm not saying it's in there, but it gives me just like a warm chocolatey vibe, not like a cake or not like a dessert or anything, just like, you know, just warm and inviting. Very masculine, very romantic. I call these cuddle scents because they make the female want, man, this smells good, want to come next to you and cuddle There's something in it that makes it a little bit sweet, but there's also something in it that makes it a little bit masculine. Just feel like if you've got this on, they're going to think you're wearing a fragrance that was well crafted, well made, and expensive. And maybe at one time this was pretty expensive. I got it pretty cheap, and I'm glad to have it in my collection. That is Valor from the house of Robert Graham. One of my sexiest fragrances, period, and one that I absolutely love and adore. Fond memories of this fragrance. This is 1 Million Prive. Man, oh man. I'm gonna put this on my wrist. Oh yeah. That's nice. Grown man, sexy. Anybody from the age of 21 up could rock this fragrance, but definitely somebody like me in my 40s. Slightly fruity, slightly sweet, a little bit masculine. Very playful. You can pick up on the little similarities in this one in 1 Million Parfum. But this to me is just a sexy, sexy fragrance. I'm starting to put a dent in it too. I'm disappointed. I don't want this to go nowhere. And I got this in a gift set for $49.99 at TJ Maxx in Jasper, Alabama. 1 Million Prive. Love it. The next one on the list needs no introduction, but I'm going to introduce it. Sexy, sexy, sexy fragrance. Women love this cologne. They love it. This is Dolce & Gabbana, the one EDP. If you don't have the EDP and you just have the EDT, you're good. You're good. Rock it. It smells good. Chicks love it. They dig it. This is a sexy, again, citrusy type of fragrance, but it's something about it that's just smooth and sexy. To me, this fragrance exudes confidence, and I think chicks dig that. I don't know any woman that doesn't like a confident man. Just saying. Love it. Dolce & Gabbana, the 1 EDP. Oh, that's so nice, man. That is so nice. Slightly gourmandy, slightly citrusy, just a banger of a fragrance. This next one on my list, I think is smoothed out as well. Acqua di Gio. Is that Profumo? Profundo. Profundo. Man. Okay, I'm trying to get a better picture of this in my head so I can paint it for you, because I still have Prive in my nose and that gas is still lingering. This one, again, grown man, sexy. What I like about this one is this not one that pronounces you before you come in the room. Fragrances like this, they pick up on as you walk through, as you come by and leave that sillage, that scent trail. That's when they go, oh, somebody smells good. Trying to figure out who it is. It won't beat you there, but boy, when you come through, it's gonna let them know that you were there. And that to women is sexy. That's why I think this is a sexy, sexy fragrance, and women will love it. Now again, it's not a monster projector, but it does smell good. It just has this clean vibe about it. No, it's not soapy, and no, it doesn't smell like shower gel, but anything citrusy to me just gives off a clean vibe. Again, it's not soapy. Think about the color purple, y'all. It's not soapy, but still a great fragrance, easy to wear. I like it. It can be a little bit pricey, as most Armani fragrances are, but you know, sticking with the house of Armani. Armani Code Profumo. I get the Profumos and the Profundos mixed up, if you was wondering why I keep looking at it, because I didn't want to call it the wrong name. But this is Profumo. Oh my goodness. Powdery, sweet. Love that. I absolutely love this fragrance. Again, fond memories of this fragrance as well. Picked this up on a road trip in Brentwood, Tennessee, and I just love this fragrance. I think it smells amazing. Absolutely love it. This is the type of fragrance, I'm telling you, that women like. If you wear this fragrance right, with the right outfit, and present yourself well and exude the right confidence, they're going to think you smell amazing. They're going to think you smell different from anybody else and all that stuff. They're going to think, wow, he really smells good. Okay, one that does not get a lot of talk, and it is from the house of Issey Miyake, and it is Nude d'Issey. And I'm going to put this one in the air, I think. I don't have to. This If you've ever smelled Issey Miyake Intense, it smells similar to that. It's got that kind of vibe. It's an old school masculine type of fragrance, like something that would have come out in the 80s, but it's got, I hate to keep saying this, but it's got a little something different in it. Something in it that gives it a certain creaminess, a certain savoir-faire, a certain, I want to say it's trying to lean coffee-ish or chocolatey, if that makes any sense. But still, oh man, a nice fragrance. Again, this smells business and professional. This smells like you have money and you're not trying too hard. Pretty decently made fragrance for the price. I paid like $34 for this, $34, $35, $99. Picked it up at Ross. Good smelling fragrances. All right, guys, I've got 4 or 5 more for you here. No, I'm at 6 more. I thought I was moving a little too fast. One that I've mentioned several times on my channel, Mont Blanc Emblem Absolute. Oh my goodness. This is just a better version of Boss bottled. That's what this is. Just a better version of Boss bottled. And I'll tell you also what it reminds me of. It reminds me of a less apple-y version of Killian's Apple Brandy. Less appley than that, not quite as good as that, but better than Boss bottled. Great fragrance. I think you can get this 100 ml for about, oh that perfume smells like that. Give myself a little squirt of this because I haven't worn this in a while. Yep, that's nice. Comes out with that same clean type of scent that you have in Boss bottle, that note that gives it that cleanliness. And then just that fast, it starts to get into that appley sweetness. Just a nice, oh man, just a nice, well-made fragrance. Mont Blanc Emblem Absolute. I keep telling you guys about this and y'all keep not paying it any attention. This is not only a beautiful bottle, it's a gem. Don't let Pac-Man catch you. Man, I got the 1 Million Prive on one wrist, and that smells good. All right, 4 or 5 more. We'll get this one out of the way. From the house of Chanel, Chanel Allure Home. This is another one that I have heard women absolutely raving about. Oh, that smells so good. I love this fragrance. It's something about fragrances like this that women just absolutely love. I don't know if it's the sweetness in them. I don't know if it's the way they smell in the air. I don't know, but they do. This one is slightly gourmandy, slightly citrusy. Great for a date night, great for the office. Again, it's not a monster projector. It's not gonna knock somebody's socks off from across the room, but when you come through that joint, and for some reason women are attracted to that. I kid you not, they are. If a good smelling man has come through, you'll see them heifers come out the hall, they be sniffing, you know. They like it. So, Chanel Allure Home. Great smelling fragrance. One of the sexiest fragrances that I own. Hugo Boss. What is this line? Y'all, my mind just went blank. The scent. Hugo Boss, the scent, Private Accord. Whew. I be thinking ahead about the next one, y'all. Oh man. This just smells so good to me. Sexy, grown, but still playful, chocolatey, cacao-y, just a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Feels like, again, it wants to go like a coffee direction. Just smells like something that you would eat. It's grown, gourmandy, but it doesn't smell like baked goods or anything like that. It just smells sexy, grown, and gourmandy. Man, Hugo Boss, the scent, Private Accord. Nice. Private Accord Intense is good too. And so is Absolute, but I think out of all of them, Private Accord, yeah, Private Accord is my favorite out of all of them. Out of the scent, Absolute, Intense, and Private Accord. Out of all of the scent lines that I've smelled, those are my favorites. Yeah. Private Accord is my favorite. From the house of Paco Rabanne, X's. Now this is one that is a stellar of a fragrance, and here's why I like this fragrance. It starts out clean and neat, but buttoned up, professional, like you're not trying too hard, and then it just turns into this sexy, romantic type of fragrance. The reason that women like this, because it smells clean. It smells clean, and it's not floral, and it's not sweet. For those women who don't like sweet fragrances, because not all do, but most do, this is right up their alley. This is one that they're gonna sniff on you and tell you smell good, because it goes from clean to masculine really, really fast. And I absolutely like that about it. Man, it does just beautiful. Clean, masculine type of scent. I paid $39 for this 50 ml, and I think that's a pretty good price. 3 more. One that I don't hear anybody hardly ever talking about, but to me this is sexy, summertime sexy. From the house of Carolina Herrera, this is VIP, 212 VIP Black. This one right here. And this one is very fruity. Man, oh man, I'll tell you, a substitute for this one, if you don't have this one and you have any of the, look at my collection real quick, any of the Invictus line maybe, yeah, Embroxany type of scents, that's what this is. But it smells so good. I think it's got a little bit more fruit in it than a lot of the Invictus line, but nonetheless, it smells amazing. And this is not an expensive fragrance at all. This is one you can pick up also for $30 or $40. And at that price, I think it's a can't miss. And there's something about that blue type of scent that women just like. It drives them crazy. 2 more. Next one on the list needs no introduction. Versace Dillon Blue. And again, this is a blue monster. This just smells nice. It needs no introduction. Embroxany. I don't want to waste this spray. Very strong fragrance. Masculine. A little bit of that clean vibe in there. But very quick. It turns very sharp and blue. Very similar to a mix between Blue de Chanel and Sauvage, I guess would be the best way to put it for me. Something in different than this one, but not a whole lot different. Yeah, no, not a whole lot. A little bit weaker, but not weak, but just weaker than this one, because this one is very strong. This is the type of fragrance women love, guys, trust me. Oh man, that's nice. If you have this on, women are gonna love it. It's got just a hint of a soapy smell on it, just a hint. And then it opens up into this fresh blue abyss. Love it a lot. And last but not least, one of my favorite fragrances from this house, from the house of Paco Rabanne, is Invictus Intense. Put myself up this way today. There you are. That's my favorite from the whole line right here. It just has something about it. Like I said again, a little bit of fruitiness, a lot of masculinity, an easy to wear fragrance. There's something in it. Again, all these have a certain theme, sweet and soapy. It gives it just a hint of a soapy vibe or a medicinal vibe, maybe, you know. But then it runs out of that really, really quick. To me, this is the most unique fragrance out of the Invictus line. The other ones are very, very similar, and the DNA is really, really close. To me, this is the one that separates itself from the rest of the pack, but it's got that something about it that women just love. It's a little bit fruity, a little bit medicinal, a lot of bit masculine, and just a little bit fruity and playful. Yep, and I like it a lot. Yeah. That smells good. Your boy's smelling really good up in here. I'm probably gonna have a headache. But anyway, guys, that has been my review on 15 fragrances in my collection that I think are guaranteed to drive women crazy. If you're trying to get a reaction and trying to get noticed, I think these will do it. All right, you know what to do. Like, share, and sub. Thank you for coming by the channel and spending some time with me. I hope you found this video useful and entertaining. If you did, give me a thumbs up. And always feel free to comment in the comment section, guys. That's what it's there for. Anyway, I've got to get off of here so I can get this thing edited and get it up for you guys. So until tomorrow, peace.